don't know, Aquarius. I kept hearing you can't control what someone thinks. That's the first thing that came to mind. And it's just interesting because, Aquarius, your energy has been coming up in pretty much everyone else's reading. And the reason being is because someone is either an Aquarius you're dealing with, or this is somebody who's pretending to be an Aquarius. That's why the King of Swords keeps coming out in the reverse, because it's somebody pretending, going to Leo energy, the pretender. Not saying Leo signs or Leo energy is the pretender, but at the same time is acting and cut. And your opposite is Leo. So a lot of times, you know, people try to be what they're not, right? Anyway, this is someone who has been trying to like hijack your energy, but it's in the negative sense here. So anyway, I kept hearing you can't control how someone thinks, but you can control what the hell happens, right? And the reason that came up, I guess like the context around it is like, if someone's coming in, you know, thinking that they're going to immediately have sex with you, or, you know, that's pretty much what it is. They think that they're going to be able to have sex with you. You know, they're interested in you and they think, oh, I'm going to be able to get this person. I'm going to get the Aquarius, or this is you to somebody else. You can't control that. You can't control what someone thinks. You know, they come in, their intentions. You can't really control that. But you can control, you know, whether what they thought is true or not, you know? And I don't know, it's just, that's what's coming to mind for some reason. Okay, so anybody can think that they're gonna come in and have their way with you, but you have control as to whether that transpires here, right? So I don't know what, you know, some of y'all may need to hear that and know that for some reason. Anyway, Aquarius, let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah, your energy is rebellious anyway. So if someone's thinking that they're going to come in and have a good time with you, you know, I think you should, you know, do your thing and do the complete opposite. Because a lot of people have their own thoughts. They have their own interior motives. And a lot of times they think that they're going to be able to execute on them and get what they want. But they got the right one today. All right. Oh, we got a jumper. We have the Three of Wands coming out, which is interesting because I think the Three of Wands came out once for one sign, and I can't remember who it was, but it's been a lot of Ace of Wands. It's been a lot of Two of Wands, but none of them have really been following through, or none of it has been successful. You know, it's like, it's not going anywhere. The Ace of Wands energy is fresh. It's Aries energy, right? There's a beginning, there's a journey, but then the Two of Wands is, you know, you're following through, ha ha ha. And then the Three of Wands, you know, it's, you keep going, but I haven't been getting this Three of Wands, like it's not going anywhere. So basically it's like a lot of fire is burning up, a lot of passion, and then it sizzles out. That's kind of the vibe. And if we think about relationships these days, you do rule the collective. This is what's going on collectively, everybody. This is what everybody's dealing with, especially in relationships. Everyone starts off sexually. That's what they want. How you get somebody is how you lose them. And that's exactly what happens. You start off sexually. You're suggestive sexually. You think it's a game. Ha ha, he he. We're just having fun. Leo energy. And then a little bit of time goes by, and then somebody becomes indifferent and tries to go in a different direction. Somebody rebels because the other person is like, okay, we've been knocking boots. I want a relationship. I want a commitment. This is why this is why I allowed you to come in sexually, because I thought that this would be like a fish to a hook, you know? And then that's not what happens. Somebody ends up taking on Aquarius energy and becomes indifferent, rebels, and, you know, this is, I'm done. I got what I wanted. I'm heading on out. I got what I wanted. I'm out. And this is a repeated game. This is a game that people play. Okay, people are still casting out their hooks. They're going out to stores buying the most expensive fishing rod they can possibly, because surely, the better I look, okay, the more surgery I get, the more suggestive I become, whatever it is, like the fishing rod, I'm going to get the best fish in the pond. So, and then they, I don't know, they get the fish, or they think the fish is caught, and then it just disappears. The person disappears. So I don't know. That's kind of what I'm getting for you, Aquarius. And this is about the mind. So, you know, I'm thinking, okay, I have Saturn in Aquarius, my damn self. I have my IC in Aquarius in the 4th house. Like, I'm definitely at my core, I know Aquarius energy. And astrologically speaking, the sun is in Aquarius right now. Mercury is in Aquarius right now. And I think some other placements I can't recall right off top, but this is the mental, so I'm talking more, okay? We got to talk this out. We have the Empress here. So to me, the 3 of Wands with the Empress, the 3 of Wands to me is like a you know, someone's legs being open, or, you know, opportunity. Somebody's an opportunist here. And then we have the Empress, and she's pregnant, but I really get someone's legs being open with this 3 of Wands. And this Empress being pregnant. And I know that may sound maybe a little chauvinistic, and I think this is, again, someone else's perspective on the collective, in relationships, on women, on men. Like, someone is kind of chauvinistic, or someone is, what is the term for women? I don't know the term for women, but that's kind of the vibe. Like, it's, you know, in Aquarius, you rule stereotypes and categorizing and generalizing people. You know, you're not really a humanitarian. You more so observe people and categorize them. You generalize them. Oh, you know, you get cheated one time you get cheated on one time, you're going to be the type to be like, everybody's a cheater because one person, Leo energy, cheated. Now you're generalizing everybody as a cheater. That's, I don't, you know, but I'm not trying to teach here. I'm not trying to teach. It's just the mental. I'm definitely intrigued. Here. Somebody generalized you or stereotyped you here. And I really get that this is like some type of male chauvinist, or it's kind of negative. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. And it's interesting because your energy came out in Leo's reading. I titled it Indifference. Coming off indifferent, but secretly wanting your attention and a second chance. So again, damn, I've been talking about this a lot. Whew. Damn. This is somebody who, if it's a man, they think that, well, a woman's purpose is to just open their legs, have children, cook and clean, basically be a slave. If this is a woman, they think that all men should provide, give money, drop the D, and be provided for. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what these women want these days. Yo. I don't know what these women want these days. They want sex. That's all they want. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. I don't know. I need to study the female species. And yes, I am a woman, but it's just different breeds out here. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, it's giving male chauvinist vibes here. 3 of Wands, Empress. A woman should look good. Yep, here's the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Wow. And you would think the Empress and the King of Pentacles, they go together. This is Venus. Okay, Taurus is here, Libra is here. This is Venus. But Venus, okay, is a very, very superficial sign, materialistic, surface level. There's a time and a place for things. I'm not, you know, trying to make it seem like Libra energy, you know, Venus energy is all bad, but it's definitely a problem. It's definitely a problem, but, you know, here we are. We have the King of Pentacles here, which is Taurus. Taurus's reading was avoiding contradictions and double standards and moving too quickly sexually. I have it written down here. My readings tell a story. They all connect. You can't just jump into Aquarius and think you're going to get the whole story. Nah, you have to start with me. The way I read, you're going to have to start at the beginning. It's like a series. Like, for real. You gotta binge watch it. That's just how my energy is. All right. So This right here, it seems all right. It seems all right. But it's a problem because based off of the other readings, this is someone who thinks, oh, I'm a man. A woman should chase me. A woman should bow down. A woman should want marriage and relationships and children, and I'm the one who's supposed to provide that. Meaning, if I'm someone that's supposed to provide that, then what I'm providing is on my time. And when I'm ready, and Taurus energy is like that. I have my Mars in Taurus. I could tell you, I will do it on my time. You're not going to rush me. And when you try to rush me, it only makes me want to go that much slower. Taurus energy ain't nothing to play with. It's not going, you know what I'm saying? And we have Jupiter in Taurus at the moment, according to Vedic astrology. So this is somebody's Taurus-y, Hierophant beliefs being expanded upon, but there is a lesson in it because Jupiter is about lessons. And it goes back to I think Virgo, somebody's going to learn today you're driving them crazy because as a woman, example, you're not doing what somebody believes, Taurus energy, what they've been taught, what they've been shown. You're not doing what's been passed down, what's been embedded in them. These are their morals and their standards and their beliefs. You're not doing as a woman. Why aren't you chasing? Why aren't you trying to beg for a relationship? Men are conditioned and raised to be single and to be non-committal and get money. Women are raised to want marriage and all of these things. It's like you're being raised opposite. Like, and obviously the woman's going to be the one putting in the work to try to get a man to provide and marry and this, that, and the third, because the men was raised differently. They're raised to avoid relationships and commitment. They're raised to spread their wild oats and things. And it's like they're, you know, and a woman has to be the one to put in all the work to try to get somebody to commit to them. So somebody has these beliefs. Somebody just may be old school. But that old school wasn't working. Shit. Anything old, it has to be upgraded. That's just life. That's just what it is. But this is somebody who hasn't been upgraded yet. This is somebody who's still living in the old days. And that's not, you know what I'm saying? So they're shooketh. And that's why they're going to learn today Virgo energy. They have to get their Virgo shit together. They have to get their shit together here because however they're operating, you're not like that. Oh, a woman. And again, I apologize if you're a man watching this and you're just like, wait a minute. Listen, hold on. I apologize. Flip the roles if need be. I already told y'all in the beginning, I don't know what women want. Okay. I'm a woman and I don't understand women. I don't know what the hell's going on. So I can't even bring up a scenario to suit you guys. I apologize. But it's like someone is like a woman needs to open their legs and, you know, a man should be providing and being loyal and monogamous, and men weren't raised to be monogamous and loyal. It's just some weird shit right here, okay? Like, it's just some superficial things going on. It's a lot of stereotypes. It's a lot of traditions, old school traditions, and I don't know. Aquarius, just your energy alone. That's not going to work for you. It never will. So remember how I was mentioning, like, for example, I have Aquarius in my 4th house. Like, the 4th house is, that's a big deal, right? Like, I'm truly an Aquarius for real at my core. This type of energy would never work for me. I'm going to apply Aquarius energy and I'm definitely going to run the opposite direction or you know, abort the mission or run away. Like, I'm going to rebel naturally. It's not something I have to think about. It's naturally going to happen because just because I'm a woman does not mean, you know, I'm supposed to be cooking and cleaning, making house, wanting babies. I don't want that at all. I don't want to be married or tied down, and hell no. Are you crazy? But I look like a woman. I am a woman. So it's like somebody's having a hard time with this. Like, you're not chasing a man, but you're a woman. You don't want children, but you're a woman. You're not like, like possessed or obsessed with me, but you're a woman. You're not emotional and throwing temper tantrums and getting like begging for me, but you're a woman. Huh? You're not putting me on a pedestal, but you're a woman. You're not putting me at the head of the household just because I have a penis, but you're a woman. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Aquarius energy is not going to go according to someone's beliefs. It's just not going to happen. I don't care what you saw your mother doing. You got the right one today here. I don't care what you saw your father doing. You got the right one today here. That's what's going on. We have Temperance coming out. All right, I think Temperance was coming out for Sagittarius, obviously. Someone is realizing that they are the problem. They're realizing you were right, and they're realizing just how wrong they are. Yeah, they're realizing just how wrong they are with their stereotypes, or thinking that a woman or a man is supposed to be put in a box. You cannot put Aquarius energy in a box. And that's what someone is learning today. They're going to have to fix this Temperance energy, because this Temperance energy was also coming out reverse for some other signs. I can't remember, but it was reverse. Somebody needs to Virgo energy fix this about themselves, because that's what their problem is in these relationships. That was what their problem was in your relationship. They're going to have to learn today. It's time for somebody to grow the fuck up, because I was getting themes of somebody who was adamantly trying to hold on to being a child and being childish and thinking that things revolve around them and wanting you to be their mommy or their daddy and chase them. And no, it's time for you to grow up. And the way you grow up is through trial and error. Aries energy. And this is only happening, and this is only hitting hard for somebody because y'all may have like Saturn, because I know Saturn is in Aquarius right now, so I feel like they may have Aquarius placements their damn self. And you're coming in with your Aquarius placements, like triggering them. It's like you're waking somebody up. And I think I was getting that in the Why Are They Mad, or someone else's reading, man. I was like, you're abruptly waking someone up and they are mad. Someone even may have like, I don't know, maybe Saturn and Aquarius in the 12th house. Like something is like unconsciously hidden, but it's operating all the same. Like I said, somebody who thinks that a woman should be this, this, and this, and this, they unconsciously are like this, but they're doing this and it's playing out and it backfires. It keeps backfiring. Something keeps backfiring, and somebody's not able to realize why that is. You're coming in to make them realize why that is. Interestingly enough, we have the King of Wands in the reverse at the bottom of the deck, which is Leo energy. What time is it? And again, I already told y'all Leo's title of the reading was Indifference. Coming off indifferent, which is Aquarius's energy. So somebody's trying to be you when they secretly want Leo energy. They secretly and desperately need attention. I wrote this down, and they also want a second chance. But somebody's gonna have to fix this ego problem that they have. They're gonna have to fix it. We have the Queen of Cups here, Cancerian energy. Cancer was giving not worth the energy. Trust and know thyself. This was somebody, and also Scorpio I was getting too. This is somebody who was trying to manipulate you, have you questioning your intuition and how you feel about some things, and so that you would cater to them. This is truly masculine and feminine energy, but somebody has toxic masculinity. They have toxic masculinity, and they're having a hard time fathoming, for some of you with that Aquarius vibe, you're a very independent woman or you're a very independent man. And that's not normal, like to them, because a man or a woman, to how they were raised, needs another person. But you're coming off Aquarius energy. You're a woman, for example, but you're very independent. They're used to a woman that's very dependent. Like this is like a 2.0 here. Like somebody is really, they're having a hard time. But that's their problem. They're having a hard time waking up. They're having a hard time. Like, this is 2025, right? Like, women are not, whatever. Men are not, whatever. Like, but somebody is still stuck, Taurus energy, in some, They saw their mom struggling. They think a woman should struggle. They saw their dad beating on women. They think that's okay. Like, I'm just using that as an example. I'm going to get into the extended in a moment. I do want to get to the oracles really quickly. But I'm telling you, this is the problem here. This is someone's mental. And Aquarius energy, especially in the reverse, its shadow is very dogmatic. Aquarius energy has their ideas, they have their beliefs, and they can become very dogmatic about it. And then it's a fixed sign, so they will ultimately end up not liking you if you don't agree with them. That's the shadow of Aquarius. They will not like you if you don't agree with them. That's the dogmatic energy. So it says too many kids and don't want to deal with it. I don't know if someone has kids. Or this is that Aquarius energy. Someone does not want to have children, and that goes against what someone believes a woman should be. You are like, I've seen clips, and I have to disconnect from social media because it's just, I can't even handle people's mindsets. Like, I just can't. But a lot of men will believe, example, your purpose as a woman is to have children. Like, what are you talking about? My only purpose is to have children. And if I don't have children, I'm not a woman. What? But that's somebody's belief. In the reverse, this is, you know, a woman who's like, a man is supposed to provide no matter what. And insert Aquarius, you know, you got men that are like, no, we're doing 50-50. It's a problem. We're doing 50-50. I'm not providing 100%. It's like people want to pick and choose when to insert, you know, traditional values and when to insert, you know, modern values. You can't have it both ways. Like, and I think this is what someone's problem is here. That's what someone's problem is, and they got to figure that out with the Temperance card. They gonna have to figure that out. Like, it's kind of like, you know, people would in the religion, they want to pick and choose when to incorporate the New Testament in the Old Testament. Like, nah, you're gonna have to pick a side here. Like, you can't sit here and say we're operating in the New Testament, but yet you still are doing tithes and offering, and tithes and offering was in the Old Testament. You want to keep picking and choosing what, you know, no, that's what someone's problem is here. So, it's interesting because I'm also getting with too many kids and don't want to deal with it. It's like someone who thinks that a woman their purpose is to have children, but this is also somebody who doesn't want to have children, or they think that they can control when a woman does have children. So it's just weird. And now that someone doesn't want children, it's like they got a problem. Somebody has a problem, and I got to get into the extended for this because nobody else had a 23-minute reading. We have differences in life goals. This is differences, and this is Jupiter energy. You guys have different opposing Jupiter placements. And I've said this before. I've interpreted some things, and you know, Jupiter is just one of those planets, one of those energies that if you can't compromise. And I think that I did a reading recently for Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. I was like, this is an uncompromising situation. Jupiter energy can't be compromised. A lot of people try to compromise these energies, and that it backfires. Jupiter energy can't be it can't be compromised. Example, if somebody wants children and someone else does not want children, this can't be compromised. And in the event that it is compromised, somebody is going to become resentful, angry, bitter, and whatever else comes after that. Someone wants a long-term commitment in marriage, and then someone else doesn't have those same beliefs. They just kind of want to be, you know, partners in crime, you know, but no strings attached like that. You can't compromise those two things. And in the event that you do, and most people will try, somebody's going to come out bitter, angry, and feeling like they're the victim. Like, you did this to your damn self. You can't compromise Jupiter energy. You're either on the same page, have the same beliefs, or you don't. I'm not going to sit here and deal with somebody. If I don't want children, you're not going to see me with a man that wants children and I know I don't want them. I'm not doing that there. I'm not like, no, it's like a deal breaker. Jupiter energy is a deal breaker, and I'm only mentioning this because we have a difference in goals. This to me is my Jupiter card. It can't be compromised. And like I said, you can't, you either in the New Testament or you in the Old Testament, right? You're gonna have to, pick a side. We also have accusations of being used. You see what I'm saying? Whenever you try to compromise your goals or your beliefs with somebody, or you try to convert yourself to appease them, you're going to sit there when it ends or throughout it, at some point, that anger, the bitterness, the resentment's going to build up. You're going to feel like you're being used. You're going to get depleted. And it's just a toxic environment. It's just toxic. Why? But again, this is what somebody was it's like they wanted to break your will into what they wanted. So if you're like a man or a woman that's independent, you're not into the traditional ways of being or living. This is somebody who resorted to King of Swords energy reverse into trying to manipulate you into that role. And they're going to learn today Virgo energy because none of that was going on. Like, they were taking mad L's. Their ego was getting, you know what I'm saying? Like, somebody was definitely, they're in for a rude awakening here. They're waiting on you to return in vain, going back to Scorpio energy. And I'm mentioning Scorpio because, like I said, this is somebody who wanted you to change your Jupiter energy, your beliefs and life goals and your purpose and what you want out of your life. They wanted you to change that. And Aquarius energy is not about to change for nobody. So somebody resorted to doing Aquarius reverse energy and tried to do experiments. Okay, let me see what pisses this person off. Let me see what I can do, And if collectively, they got a whole notebook. They got all the notes on you. And now they're going to start trying to experiment, trying to get you to bow down. And this is why they're mad here, because it just didn't work. Look, marriage is not in their plans. Some of you, marriage was never in your plans. You see what I'm saying? Something very traditional. Aquarius energy is not with that. This is like, somebody being intimidated, because I don't know, like, you live alone and a woman shouldn't live alone, or how are you able to afford this, or how are you like, women should be trying to live with somebody, or going 50-50, or in the vice versa. I don't know, men should be I don't know. Like, again, I don't understand women, so I don't know. Look, it says having sex with others. They're having sex with others. It's interesting. Like, this is somebody who would purposely, like, choose women that may want children. And they want to have sex with women that want children. And they're the ones who are like, yeah, I don't want children. But yet you're having sex with somebody who does. Like, it's like somebody is trying to, like I said, manipulate Libra energy. Going back to Libra, they're trying to make, it's like they know they're not the prize, but they're trying to manipulate you, reverse psychology into, you. I really don't like this person. I really don't. We have not receiving more sex. What? So this is somebody who is having sex with other people, like, again, waiting on you in vain, though. They're, like, trying to manipulate you into, it's like, what you won't do, someone else do, and they think that that's going to instill fear in your heart. And a lot of you Aquariuses are like, yeah, don't threaten me with a good time. You're not tolerating their bullshit. Don't threaten me with a good time. What you won't do, someone else do. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you won't bow down to me. I'm gonna go fuck with somebody else then. Then go fuck with somebody else then. This is hurting somebody's ego. What do you mean go fuck? You suggested it. You said you was gonna do it. So go do it. I dare you. Says the Aquarius. I dare you. Yeah, problems. They got problems with that. Because you were supposed to, no, I'll do what you want. Don't leave me. What? Goodbye. Go do it then. Go do it then. I dare you. I dare you. Oh no. Don't threaten me with a good time now. Don't threaten me with a good time. You know what I'm saying? So Aquarius, this is what I have for you. I'm gonna see you in the extended. Damn, I don't like people. Yeah, I really. Shut up, Chris. Shut up.